Alright guys, it's time to keep the momentum going here with fixing up this old house, but yeah, things have changed a little bit. I had a pretty rough experience in the last month or so. A couple months actually, between tenants not paying and then the three-bedroom tenants actually completely bombed their kitchen and destroyed the stove, which thank God it's under warranty, but caused a roach infestation. Their kitchen sink was leaking, so I had to go fix that. Last week was a $750 week there. I had shingles fly off my roof in the middle of a storm. The chimney's about to fall off the house. The ladder blew off the house while I was up there. Had to call the neighbor to come rescue me. Just a rough couple of months here, but I really wanted to completely gut the kitchen and bathroom, and the bathroom we still might have to mostly gut it. I just don't see a way around it. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if I put too much money into one apartment, trying to make it completely bulletproof, I might be neglecting the rest of the place. And this place doesn't work unless all three apartments are healthy and happy, right? It's like an ecosystem. It needs to be functioning. So yeah, I don't know, it might not be a good idea to go as hog wild as I wanted to go up here. So I think we're gonna try to stick with the same theme, and just like we did with this office, right? This was all horsehair plaster that looked horrible, but we did a textured plaster finish over it, and it looks mint in here. Everything looks nice. Scraped all the paint off the door trim, put a new door, old school hardware. Same thing that we did in the bedroom, also a new door with new old school hardware. The front door, we moved the knob up, put modern, new hardware, new locks. Living room, scraped off paint. Went with a smooth plaster finish in here, which was a lot more work, a lot more sanding, but looks pretty good. Duke. What the hell, dude? He already scratched my wall. You're my worst tenant ever. You. But, yeah. I got today off. Last minute. I was supposed to go to my sister's baby shower today, but someone got COVID, so I didn't have a chance to schedule any side jobs. And it's raining out. It's too cold to work on the chimney, so don't really have the money, but I'm gonna try to do this slow. So this is the plan, right? I want to start gutting today. I want to start peeling back the layers. And obviously we're gonna have to do this as strategically as possible, right? So we might peel back some of the layers just to see what's there. I might leave these two walls so I can still shower, but maybe peel this wall so we can change the shower valve. But I really want to see because this is caving in already. But I'm thinking in the bathroom, the horsehair plaster is gonna have to go. And this is the coldest room in the house, so it really does need to be insulated. Okay, this PVC stuff, pretty dangerous. I was just yanking on it, trying to get it off. And it just exploded in my face. Busted my lip. Now I can taste blood. Let's get it. Alright, well, my lip, it feels like there's a softball in there. Nice. But, good news, it just looks like a thin layer of drywall. Yes! Doesn't look good. And also, when I was yanking on the on the boards. I think I caused... This thing seemed like it was starting to leak anyway, but I think I just finished the job. That's leaking, dude. I'm really praying to God that whatever's above here is the same as this and not horsehair plaster. Or this and horsehair plaster would be even worse. Alright guys, so we just hit our first standstill, but I've got good news. Plans changed. We're gonna gut the whole bathroom. Right away. Not today, but, you know, stat. Because that shower valve is leaking, and now that I yanked on it, it's leaking even more. I wanted to get this out of our way, so we have some more room to dance around in here. But there's no shutoffs. So I have to shut the whole building down. Just to remove this. I gotta get caps. So I can't just shut the water off. I have to give tenants 24 hours notice. It's on the lease. So, unless it's an emergency, which this is not an emergency, so. Yeah, that's it for today. But that gives me time to go get the valve, go get insulation, go get everything we need. But look at this, guys. Everything has been 3/8 drywall so far. Ceiling, same thing. I even pulled this down and peeked above. It's all 3/8 drywall. So the only question now is there horsehair plaster above that drywall? There isn't. I punched a little hole with my hammer here, and I can feel right up into the attic space. Dude, that is so sweet. That is freaking awesome. Duke, leave my plunger alone. What are you doing? Yeah, anyways, guys. We got about an hour before I can shut the water off, so I think what we're gonna do is start digging in here so we can get to these pipes, so we can cut them. Maybe pull this out, pull this out. I'm kind of hoping that we can reuse this, but I don't know if it's in the right spot or not. Maybe we can make it be in the right spot. I don't know. I like to just hang the shower head, come straight down to wherever the valve needs to be, and hopefully it all lines up. But yeah, let's get started. Duke, commence tearing out. Dude, did you just put that down the drain? What a meatball. Alright, we're going to start by soldering up the valve and then the male adapter. It's just on a long piece of pipe for now. I'll cut it after. The thread into the bottom there. Alright, a little Teflon tape around the male adapter. Some people do Teflon tape and rectal seal, which is a thread sealer, just paste. But I don't, because it's just a waste of time. It's one or the other. Usually you use this stuff on gas because the Teflon tape will clog up the gas valves. And then for water, anything domestic water, I just use Teflon tape. I don't see the purpose to put RectoSeal and make a mess. I've never had a leak. Not in 10 years. I don't have leaks. I'm a damn fucking professional, alright? Damn professional. Dude, are you having a seizure, dude? What is wrong with you? One flew over the cuckoo's nest? Huh? Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Just so you guys understand why I'm rushing in the next part, is because there's a little bit of a language barrier between me and next door. And it takes me a minute to get to the main shutoff. I have to go out the back, down the bulkhead, and across the basement. And I've told them before, I'm shutting the water off for an hour. And it's like within 10 minutes, they're like, how long? How long? How long? How long? You know what I mean? And it's like, the women, especially men, they are relentless. And they don't understand. And they'll just go down in the basement and turn it back on. So, I'm just trying to get the water on as fast as I can. So we had a bit of an emergency. The caps wouldn't work. So I had to rip everything out quickly. Trying to get this soldered up. Guys, what a disaster. You know, I took this smoke detector down knowing, but I had the door cracked over here because Duke was going in and out, and I ended up setting off the whole building. Every smoke detector in the building, because the ones in the hallways are wired to everywhere. So they all started going off. It was just like complete mayhem, you know what I mean? Tried to cap those, didn't work. So I had to just use whatever I had. I will be shutting the water off one more time to do the toilet thing. So I will have another opportunity to put angle valves there. But the goal of today was the shower valve. Today's Sunday, so, you know, I'm not trying to kill myself, but it's in, baby. Well, I got a second wind. I figure we'll keep ripping out. You know, I was thinking about it. I got my YouTube stuff done for today. And my window of opportunity to unload a lot of this demolition debris for free, that window is fastly closing. So I really need to get on it, you know what I mean? Not that it's that much, but if we can get rid of it for, oh my God, it's all soaked. It's all soaked. Oh God. That's nasty, bro. Can't believe I was showering in this. Well, I can. I don't really care. So I apologize, guys. I'm not doing any time lapses right now because I'm just trying to haul ass and get this done. It takes forever to record and get stuff done, and it just started snowing outside, so I probably have to go out and shovel, bring the trash out. Yeah, there's no insulation on any of these walls. So I feel like they really need to be. This isn't technically an exterior wall, but it's unconditioned space on the back of that. So, I mean, eventually I'll be peeling this back from the other side when I do the hallway. So I'll have a second chance to kind of go over these pipes, wires, and stuff like that. But for now, I'm going to do my best to shove insulation down behind the tub. They used like some Brillo pad. Check this out. Like a giant Brillo pad. They just took a bunch of that stuff and shoved it down behind this insulation board. I have no idea. Maybe that's a different kind. I have no idea. I don't know what they used to do. But that insulation board, I cut it off clean. It goes all the way down behind the tub. So we're gonna just do our best to shove some insulation down there, insulate all this, and throw some plastic up for now. I found some old cast iron weights in here in this pocket, completely not insulated. The window's not even like, it's not even attached to anything. Yeah, I might spray foam this. It might be worth, yeah, I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a 2x4. I'm gonna add a 2x4 in here, screw it from this side, and then spray foam insulation against the window just to help kind of lock everything in place here. God, man, it just never ends. You keep peeling back layers and you keep finding crap, dude. Well, I tell you what, I was a little concerned about putting in a thermostatic valve because the old one was not. And sometimes I would put the hot fully on and just crack the cold, and it was just barely warm enough. But if I crank this all the way to hot, I can't even deal with it so hot. Yeah, this is good. I say this will do. It's the Ritz-Carlton, I know. But at least we can shower now, and we can finish the rest of the bathroom at our own pace. Sweet. All right, so after my christening here, yeah, I really don't want to be rushed because I think water's getting on the insulation. And you can see here, a little bit of water did get on the insulation. So I'm gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna go pick up some Tyvek tape tomorrow. And I'm gonna Tyvek tape the plastic to the pipe. I'm gonna Tyvek tape tight to the valve. And I'm gonna run Tyvek tape down over the staples on every stud, just to buy me some time. I just don't want to be worried about water, you know, leaching into our brand new insulation, because that would be a nightmare. But yeah, that should buy us enough time to come attack this side. Alright guys, today is my birthday. I decided to take today off from work. I went to the depot and bought myself some birthday presents. Actually, not really. But we spent another 260 Canadian pesos, so we're up to about $600-ish. Let's say $620 has been spent so far on this bathroom remodel, and we're not even that far. But I grabbed an in-wall medicine cabinet, all stainless and glass, very cleanable long term, and some recessed LED lights. And the reason is because yesterday I was in here, you know, messing around, and look what we found. That's like OG gangster stuff right there. You don't see that too often. They have a nice cleat there for the your vanity to screw to, and it was framed out for a medicine cabinet, so couldn't find this size. Obviously we're gonna have to make this bigger, so we're gonna lose the lights. Oh well. It was an extra 120 bucks to do in-wall medicine cabinet and lights on the ceiling. Probably worth it. Alright guys, I'm having a mental battle with myself right now over this closet. I don't know what to do. Oh man. You know, I wanted to do this bathroom as cheaply as possible. But this is a nice closet, man. Well, it's nice to have, but like the doors are different sizes. Look at this door, has like a piece of wood tacked on the edge to make it bigger. Like this seems like it was a complete just patch job. All the shelves are like multiple pieces of wood, different thicknesses. Like, I don't know, it just looks really crappy. And the hardwood floor runs under it. The drywall runs behind it on both sides, so I can't, like, unless I cut it flush and then add a 2x4 in there and then go drywall from there out. But then, like, if the floor's brand new, the tub looks brand new, all of the tiles are brand new, all of the trim is brand new, and then there's that, will it stick out like a sore thumb? It might. I don't know. That's a lot of extra work right there. A lot of extra work. We'll have to go custom make, because you're never gonna find, you know what I mean? So it's either I hire someone to, no. We're gonna have to make custom doors. And we're gonna have to make a custom closet, which is gonna be a lot more expensive, but we're already in it, right? We're already in it. And I feel like if I do it nice, we'll get better clientele. And that's really what I'm after, is like higher class people, you know? And look at this. This is the insulation board. It's just cardboard. It's the same insulation board that we found behind the tub. And they just painted it, and it's like a freaking refrigerator in there. It's cold. It's really, really cold in there. So, yeah. Looks like we're ripping the closet out. Alright guys, we are in the trenches now. No turning back now. Cast iron vertical's in excellent shape, as I figured it would be. These will last you a lifetime, man. Like, they don't build it like they used to, you know. But wait, we got the horsehair plaster here, rearing its ugly head. They had this little soffit here. Duke, get out of there. They had this little soffit that this is the one thing I am gonna save, because it's a nice thin board. You know, it's already cut to size. I'll have to scrape the paint off, and check this out. They actually hoard the back of the board out where the hub of the fitting lies, at the bottom and right here. So, I mean, it really slams it in tight to the pipe, so might as well gain every centimeter we can. Did I mention this is my only bathroom? Crap. Couldn't do time lapses through the rest of the demo process because it was just a nightmare. And keep in mind, right, I have to do the plumbing from the bottom up, not the top down. So this kitchen and that bathroom are going to be gutted again eventually. They'll have to be. So just keep that in mind, because I know someone will call me out because we exposed that. We got to run a vent and tie into the stack, but with all that blown in insulation up there, I'm not doing it right now. Hells no. So what we're going to do is we're going to just put a pro vent, which is illegal in my state, but I don't care. It'll at least let the drain and keep tenants from saying that my drain is clogged. So we're going to do that. I had to staple cardboard over the little holes in the floor to keep Duke from going on an adventure. That's another thing we'll have to do, is kind of seal those up so no bugs or mice or whatever get up and down through the apartment. So I'd like to try to seal that stuff off. Framed out the medicine cabinet, ran some power, a new GFI plug. I pulled power before the plug so that if this trips, the light stays on. Ran it over to a switch outside the bathroom, guys. How cool and luxurious is that? And we have 3 LED lights in the ceiling, finished insulating. And this is the only weird spot over here because behind this is the sheathing. There's no framing here because of the pipe. So I had to put a foam insulation, but it'll work. So yeah, demolition done. Onward and forward. So me and the Dukester went for a little Sunday morning cruise to the depot and grabbed some of this 1/2-inch mold tough drywall. So I think what we'll do is start with the ceiling, because that is going to be the most challenging part, you know, so I can have a little bit of room for error for gaps and stuff on the sides, because we'll be doing the wall, so that's going to be bringing it out a 1/2 inch. And you won't be able to see it, and plus it's drywall, it doesn't need to be perfect, you know, you're going to mud it and do all that. But the ceiling is going to be, yeah, quite tricky. I'm still trying to figure out how exactly I'm going to do this. I'm thinking I could potentially use this lip on the door here to kind of get the drywall started, then get under it and push it up, and then have Duke come screw it. I don't see what other option I have. Duke, get the screw gun. Come on, let's go. Alright guys, to keep this video from getting too long, I think we're going to do 3 parts. This is going to be part 1 of remodeling a bathroom while you're using it. And part 1 consisted of demolition, some rough plumbing, some rough electrical, insulating, and yeah, starting some drywall. But yeah, I'm gonna keep chipping away at the drywall, but I need to schedule to get down into the next apartment, and I don't know how soon that's gonna happen. But basically part 2 is going to be refinishing the tub, putting in a new drain, and then tiling the walls and the floor. That'll be part 2 of this bathroom extravaganza. And then part 3 is going to be all of the finished carpentry, building a custom closet, custom doors, baseboard, door trim, hanging a new door, finish painting everything, putting in the medicine cabinet, finish everything, you know, and get a final look at this place. So just, you stay tuned, because it's coming at some point. Make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. See you in the next one.